Hi guys. Any of you guys play sports?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite?
Soccer.
Soccer? Good answer.
From the schoolyards here in Seattle to an MLS Cup to the U.S. men's national team, Jordan Morris has never allowed living with type 1 diabetes to hold him back. The Sounders homegrown will tell you, though, if it wasn't for type 1, he wouldn't be the Jordan Morris that you know on the pitch today.
I knew how important having a role model was, but I was never able to talk to them, learn what they went through, what kind of their daily routine is. And so for me, the whole basis around starting the foundation was just to try and reach as many kids as possible and let them know my story, let them know that they can accomplish anything that they want to accomplish. Good to see you, nice to meet you. I like this. The motto of the foundation, which is to educate, inspire, and support kids living with diabetes. In that sense, you get out to the schools, you're able to meet with the kids early, talk to the diabetic kids more personally, and then open it up to the school.
We're so excited to introduce our special guest today, Jordan Morris. And he has type 1 diabetes, just like all of us.
One of the reasons why I'm here today is to talk about diabetes. And I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 9 years old.
My wife came to me right around Christmas and she said, I think Jordan might have diabetes. And I said, oh, no way, no way. And we started watching him and we realized that something wasn't right. So we went over to the Children's Hospital and the doctor came in who manages that and said, yeah, the more sports you play, the better you're going to be, the more active you are.
I work for JDRF, which is the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. So Jordan actually got involved with JDRF right after he was diagnosed. And just as he grew up, his role within JDRF kind of changed, and we were more than welcome to support him when he started the foundation.
Talk to me about your parents' role in your foundation.
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely a family effort, which is awesome.
My wife is we call her the momager. She's the mom and the manager, and the other kids are involved. Jordan's older brother Christopher and his fiance are involved. My daughter Talia gets involved in a lot of the logistical stuff.
My mom was actually watching a TV show or something where it came up that someone had a diabetes tattoo, and she came to me with this idea to get this tattoo, and it's important to be recognized as a diabetic in case of an emergency.
What do you do when you feel low in the middle of a soccer?
In a game, that's a good question. I have a signal with my trainer. I just tap my head and he knows I eat fruit snacks. And when there's a little bit of a stoppage in play, I'll have to run over and just grab them from him and keep playing. I think a big complaint with young diabetics is sometimes they get bullied, or kids at that age don't necessarily know what's going on when they're checking their blood sugars. So just to get the word out there, let them know that they're normal just like any other kid.
There's so many stereotypes about diabetes, especially in the general public, and to know that there's someone that's a professional athlete that also has the same thing that they have is really empowering. It gives those kids a voice to say, I can talk about what I'm struggling with, but I also know that I'm going to be okay.
I really appreciate that he talks about it a lot, whether it's at an elementary school or in a media interview. Jordan's really shown the kids that there's no shame in his diagnosis.
Sometimes I feel like I just can't take it anymore. I just feel really sad about it. And just seeing somebody who's so good at their career and just really helps. We have a lot in common. We both have type 1, we both love soccer. He always remembers me because of my hair.
Obviously my job is to play soccer and I love it, but this is something very rewarding outside of that I can do to try and make an impact in the world, because I think that's important. I'm trying to use my platform to give back as much as I can.
Jordan, along with the Sounders, created the Playmakers program, where they host a child and their family living with type 1 diabetes at every game. Well, next season, Jordan will be extending that to away matches as well.